can't believe this is a two-parter. Oh well. Anyways, my overall statement of the Sony PS3 is that it's at a rough start, but hopefully with decent titles, I really hope that I can go through it. Come on, Sony, you can do it. And now we finally got the Nintendo Wii. Wii! Ow! Get the fuck out of my room. Okay. Alright, the Nintendo Wii. Well, let me tell you my positives about it. One, the remote. I mean the controller. I like to call it the Wii Mote. Funny. I mean, you use the controller for motion sensor. That means, like, if you're playing a bowling game, you can use the motion sensors to feel like you're in a bowling game, and etc. I mean, the controller is perfect for casual gamers and hardcore gamers. For hardcore gamers, they got the nunchuck, which is an attachment to the Wii remote. You attach it and you play good titles like The Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Galaxy. And yep, I am enjoying Super Mario Galaxy right now. And let's see, it gets new gamers in there, which is pretty cool. I believe it's a pretty cool idea to bring casual gamers into the business, even though people say that it will destroy the hardcore industry, which will not. And let's see. Oh yeah, and also you can go online, which means you can buy old classic games from the Wii Shop channel. You can buy from the NES to the N64 and to Sega Genesis, TurboGrafx-16s, and Neo Geo titles. And also, you can create your own Mii, and you can go on the internet, in which I can use a computer. You can vote as well, and you use Check My Mii Out channel. But mainly, the cool thing about the Wii is that it brings both casual gamers and hardcore gamers alike. So that means no more hard controls and so many buttons. All you need is just a remote, a nunchuck, and that's it. That's all the controls you need in this game. Plus, if you're left-handed, then switch it around. Now, what I said about online, that means that you can battle people online by Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which will be coming out soon in February 10th. Sorry if I said it wrong. You can play Pokemon Battle Evolution and other good titles on there that'll be coming soon that'll support online battles. Plus, all 100% GameCube titles are compatible to the Wii, which is freaking awesome. That means you can ditch the GameCube and go to the Wii. But the only main flaw is that if you have the Game Boy player, that means you have to keep the GameCube in order to play Game Boy titles on the big screen. Oh, and not only that, if you have a SD card filled with pictures in it, you can actually put it into the slot of the SD card into the Wii, and then you can see pictures on it. Not only that, you can doodle on it. And the best part, the games. There's a lot of good titles out there right now, like Super Mario Galaxy and Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. So I recommend you check those games out if you don't own the games. Now I talked about the pros, let me talk about the cons. One con I really want to talk about. If no one has internet, not only how do you suspect them to play online, but how do you suspect that they can buy old games from the Wii Shop channel without internet service? What the fuck? I don't have internet at home, and I have a wired connection at the computer I'm using right now. The problem is that I can't use my internet connection wirelessly to buy my old games, and I can't use my house computer because of the dial-up. Yes, I have two computers, one for broadband and the other for dial-up, one at each house, and I tried to go to my friend's house to do that. That's my only option, but I'm not around there most of the time. So that's my main flaw. What WizWar 100 recommended is that if stores let consumers who don't have internet buy the games from the Wii Shop channel at the store. They could do that if they can, if they ever want to. That way we don't have to deal with this bull crap. And here's a small major flaw. If you have so many messages on your Wii, there's a possibility that your Wii may crash. So if you have messages, try to delete them as soon as you read them. That's all I gotta say. Overall, the Wii is getting into a very good start. As long as they keep on good titles and good service, I believe the Nintendo Wii will do okay. So, how are the three consoles doing themselves? Well, the units sold to retailers, the 360 is up ahead from the Wii, while the PS3 is at third place. While the units sold to consumers, the Wii outsold the 360, while the PS3 is still in third place. So overall, the Wii is doing good, the 360 is doing okay, the PS3 is still in a downfall, but it needs more decent titles. Now let me do a short verdict on the handheld console wars. The only two competitors is the Nintendo DS and the PSP. The PSP is doing alright, but it needs more decent titles, while the DS is doing good as usual, and I hope, and same verdict as for the Wii itself. So overall, two handheld consoles are doing okay. Now, in my overall opinion, what is the worst console that has to come out for the 7th generation console wars? Well, surprisingly, it's not the PS3. It's this thing, Mattel's Hyperscan. Here's what it does. It uses radio frequency identification technology along with traditional video game technology. In other words, you use some sort of card that comes with the game in which you buy, and then you scan it on the right side of it, and you play the game. That's all you do. It has two control ports, as well as a scanning mechanism that reads from and writes to cards, which in turn activate features and save data from the game. These games retail to $20, while the console itself is around $60. I gotta say, it's one of the stupidest concepts. One, there's only 4 titles out right now. Why do you want to buy a console that has only 4 games? That's a big ripoff. And that's to me why it's one of the worst consoles for the 7th generation. So overall, the console war is just getting pointless with the fanboys and all that stuff. As I say, that's up to the consumers, not the fucking fanboys. And as always, see you next time. This is T4-TV signing off.